Hi, I live in this city, right? And, I'm having issues with CPS, blah, 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 right? Where do I go, right? I mean, I talked to
For
my kid. They took my kid from me, right? So what I'm saying, I went to DHSH. My kid's in Spokane, there's a case manager and all that involved,
okay.
right? They've accused me of beating my wife. That being said, it's never happened, right? There's been a bunch of lies, right? I can't go back to Spokane, right? I'm pretty much banned there. If I go back there, they'll arrest me, put me in jail, all that, right? But my kid's over there. So they send my kid from Spokane to Colfax. I go from here to Colfax to visit my kid, right? Because by law, they got to allow me to see my kid regardless of what's going on, right? My whole point is that, man, I have to come in here. I'm part of this community, right? I live at the Blue Mountain Hotel, not because I wanted,
Okay.
you know what I mean? But that being said, right? I go to DHSH, I go to DCYF. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do, yet, the sheriff here knows me, right? And I'm just saying, where do I go? Who am I allowed to talk to when nobody else is trying to help me out, right?
Are you trying to be able to
Well,
see your kids?
well, no, I get to see my kid, right?
What
But
you're
I mean,
needing.
for instance, it'd be like me saying that you were being mean to me, right? I mean, telling the court, hey, this lady was being disrespectful, right? She's a Donald Trump lover. You never said nothing. I'm being facetious, right? Because this is what they did to me, right? And they keep telling me, don't go tell people what happened to you,
Are you
right?
trying to report something?
Well, yeah, I've been trying to report, and there's just so many complications in my life, right? And they're like, CPS keeps telling me, hey, you know what? Let's not talk about this. This is a private matter. And I'm like, well, you guys have accused me of battery on my wife, right? Blah, 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 all this stuff, right? And they won't, because, there is a difference between juvenile court or family court versus, right? And the nuisances, the differences, a commissioner versus a judge, right? Well, the commissioner in Spokane won't recuse herself. She won't do nothing. I can't, I've appealed. I've done everything that I'm supposed to, right? And I'm just saying, could I come in here and file paperwork, like a habeas corpus for that matter? They've taken my,
Your cases are in Spokane.
yes, and I've been living in Dayton, Washington for over 5 months now, right? And they're saying, well, like I wanted to go back to Idaho where I was originally from, right? So my wife's water broke in Spokane, right? The lady comes in, why are you guys here? Well, I'm going to Tacoma because I had a hearing, a Social Security hearing. Well, why are you here? Well, her water broke, right? Blah, blah. Next thing I know, they're accusing me of all kinds of things, right? All hearsay.
So, again, are you filming me?
I'm filming. I film everything. And that's another one I wanted to bring up, right? What is the First Amendment, right?
But I also have the right not to be filmed.
No, because I'm a reporter, right?
Reporter?
Yes, I am a reporter. And this is another thing, right? Because of my political views, right? I've been specifically and I'm not saying, coming up with conspiracies, right? They actually say it in my paperwork, right? That Mr. Condi's problem is he feels that he has the right to record public officials working in their capacity, right? We're in public.
Right.
And it is written, there is no expectation to privacy in public. That's why they have a camera. Did you guys ask me my permission to have me on film? And I'm just being facetious. And see how your demeanor changed
No,
when,
I'm just, again, still trying to figure out. So if you're trying to report something, but your case is in Spokane.
okay, that's what I'm saying. I've been here for over 5 months and they keep telling
But
me.
your case, what's going on with your kids, right, is
Right.
in Spokane.
Oh, okay, but that being said, it's not a court matter. It's a CPS matter. And CPS, unlike courts, right? Like, for instance, this is Columbia County. You guys have no jurisdiction. But when it comes to CPS, because it's a state-run agency like the state police, right? Do the state police, are they for, no, if they arrest you in Columbia County, where do they got to take you to court? In Columbia County. But they can travel anywhere they want because they're state what? You know what I mean? They are state certified to travel. And that's what I'm saying. CPS is the same as state patrol, right? They're not, right? Because they have region 1, 2, 3, 4, and they can move your caseload from one county to another.
You can if you request. So
I've done that. And what I'm saying is if I come in here, what's the filing fee going to be on a habeas corpus, right? Because they've took my kid from me. They have him in seclusion, right? Which I get to visit him, right? But we know what a habeas corpus is, do we not? I'm asking for them to bring him to this county, and that's what I'm saying. What would be a filing fee on a habeas corpus?
you don't know ability to file a habeas corpus here in Columbia
In
County.
Columbia County.
That's what you're trying to ask.
What, I'm trying to ask all kinds of questions.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to ask.
Well, like the habeas
But
corpus.
that's what
I
you're trying to
want
find.
him produced here in front of you guys to adjudicate, and I'm not saying you, but the judge, right? Because if I do a habeas corpus in this county, then he's got to review it, look at it, make a decision based on the allegations and the sworn affidavit that I put in, right? Saying that they took my kid, they accused me of domestic violence, and here's another one, right? If my wife is in danger, right? And they've said that she's a vulnerable
So,
adult.
Let me see what the filing fee is.
All right. Oh. Sorry, man. You guys ain't supposed to be watching me. Poor dirt farmer, huh?
Hello.
Hello, sir. Uh-oh. It's crazy. I live here, and I mean, what am I supposed to do? Look, I'm trying to put on a show for San Joaquin. If anybody sees San Joaquin, or let him know, man, this is in his honor. You know, I got insurance, a driver's license, and now I can go out in the world and not be afraid of being pulled over or well, you can pay your Superior Court fees right here. It doesn't work. I called them and asked for help. Yeah, I mean, it's been tough. I had to go visit my kid again. I love visiting him. But they keep prolonging it. They just keep prolonging it.
What was your name?
Valiente Conde.
I'll have you write it.
No, I'm not going to write my name down. I mean, you guys know me.
I don't know you.
What? I know, but I mean, it's just.
What do you mean I know you? I don't
Well,
know.
no, because I live here. You know what I mean? That's my whole point. We don't know each other as well as enough as we should, right? I mean, so it's like people accusing me of beating my wife, right? There's no witnesses or none. It's never happened. But somebody like you, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying somebody like you said, "Oh, I have reason to believe based on what?"
Well,
Right?
we're gonna look at your case in Spokane County, so I need a name.
Oh, well, give me a pen. You know why I'm going to give you my name? Because it's in my best interest. And I have nothing to hide, so. But in the community that I do reporting for, the game is not to tell you our names because it's our First Amendment right, our Second Amendment right.
Is that an E on me?
Yes, ma'am. You heard them. They're going to look into my case in Spokane. That's why I gave them my name because, I got to trust somebody. Really, you got to trust somebody, right? They do work for us. But I think it's our responsibility to be informed of our rights. I'm trying. I'm trying to get them to see where I'm coming from. Just like, I have another kid coming on the way, and they could do the same thing all over again. And some Karen can say, this is, you know what I mean? It's like, I pretty much, uh-oh.
Okay, no, we didn't find a case at all.
You didn't, in family court, you didn't find it? I mean, I got all my paperwork at home.
Well, were you wanting to start a new file here for like parenting plans?
Well, no, but see, that's it. I mean, I have a driver's license. Well, no, what I mean is like, okay, because I have a driver's license, why should I have to take advice from somebody how to drive when I already know how to drive, right? I've already been certified to drive. I have a driver's license, I have insurance and all that. And I'm using that as an analogy, right? That they're saying, hey, just take a parenting class. Why should I take a parenting
I
class?
didn't say that.
No,
I
I'm
said, do
saying.
you want to file a case here?
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying for like a parenting class. I'm saying, what is a person like? That's why I asked for the filing fee on habeas corpus.
We don't have that here.
You guys don't do habeas corpuses out of your county?
Not that I can see. No. It looks like it has to do with criminal law. So.
No, a habeas corpus, right? So you guys don't know what a habeas corpus is, right? It's to produce a body.
A criminal case.
Well, okay, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they're basically saying that I beat my wife, right? And I'm saying, well, wouldn't that be a form of a criminal case?
You could go talk to the prosecutor. If
Where's
you
he
want to. If you go out to the light
Right.
on Main Street and take a left and then take a right, it's kind of kitty corner from.
Well, no,
both
but
sides.
I mean, and in that, right? So I came in here to see what a citizen of this country that was born here, right? What my rights are, right? For instance, like the First Amendment, having the right to record you guys, to film this, right? And to come over here and explain my grievance against the government, right? And if you don't know what a habeas corpus is and what my understanding of it is that my kid was taken from me without cause based on a lie. Now, are you guys not court mandated reporters?
Yes, but I don't.
So
know
if
anything
I
about
tell
it.
you, like for instance, I mean, have people not been convicted on a video, right? Like say the only evidence they had was a video, right? So if I show you video of a crime happening,
I can't see it. No.
oh, that's what I'm saying. It's funny how that works,
No,
right?
you need to go talk to someone.
No,
at the
but what I'm saying
prosecutor's
is that if I wanted to stand here, right, and I'm not being disorderly, right? I'm asking for an explanation why people that represent the government, the only place that I can go and say, hey, there's been a crime committed against me by other government officials. What are my rights?
I'd go talk to the prosecutor and let them.
Right, but what if he's part of the problem, right? And I'm saying you guys are mandated
I'm
reporters.
not an attorney.
I know, that's it, but you're representing the court.
That's fine.
But you're not,
I'm
you're,
a clerk, I'm not an attorney, so.
you have more knowledge in court matters than most
You
people. It's
want
like
you need legal help, I think.
I don't need legal help. I'm just saying, what if I chose to be an active protester, an activist, right here saying, hey, look, this is what happened to me. And every person come in here, I start showing them pictures and evidence of crimes that are happening.
But I can't look at that.
Oh, but if I put
You
it,
need legal help.
I just wanted to make sure that you understood that. Okay, thank you. What does the person do? You know? All of this is publicly paid for. You know what I mean? All publicly paid for them. And they don't see that they get a paycheck from us, right? Period. All right, guys, I hope you like that. Like and share.